Geno King Boxing back in the building, back with some more boxing news. And yes, as we seen last night, Chris Colbert versus Omar Salcido. Omar Salcido stops Chris Colbert in the ninth round. Chris Colbert's corner actually stopped the fight, and they needed to stop the fight because Chris Colbert was getting hit all around the ring, combinations. Looks like he was running from the guy. He'd throw one shot and then run around the ring like he really felt Omar's power and didn't want no more Omar Salcido. At this point in Chris Colbert's career, I think Chris Colbert probably should go ahead and retire. He just doesn't have it at that weight. Maybe if he was to go down to 130, 126, but it just seems like these guys are too big for him in the 135-pound division. There's no way he's a top 5, top 10, top 15 guy in that division. He's just not. Punching power, he has none. And I think his career is over with unless he moves down to 130, 126. You have to be a big puncher in any weight division out here to be able to get your respect from your opponents. And it just seems like every guy Chris Colbert goes up against, nobody respects his punching power. He's lost 3 fights in a row. Jose Venezuela handled him a year ago. It's just all bad. He comes to the ring, flashy, different color hair, flashy trunks. Like, man, look, if you're going to do all that, you got to get in the ring and handle your business, man. You know what I'm saying? If you come into the ring and you flashy, different blonde hair, blue hair, man, you better get in that ring and do your thing while you're in there. And it just doesn't seem like it's more show than fighting. It's like, come on, what you trying to do? You trying to win the fight or you trying to be seen? And Omar Salcido fought a great fight, pressure fighter, classic Mexican fighters, pressing him, stepping on the gas, and punishing Chris Colbert for most of the fight. Chris Colbert had a couple of moments, but you can tell none of his punches had anything on them. They were just soft shots and, man, just nothing. No respect for Chris Colbert. So Omar walked him down all night, and Chris's corner eventually threw in the towel. Like, hey, man, you're not, it's not it, so, man, and unfortunate, sometimes these guys need to hear the truth. Maybe somebody needs to tell him that he needs to go down to 130, 126, that weight division is just too big for you, just too small. He's short, plus his punching power just doesn't equate to 135. How do you think he would look going up against a guy like Gervonta Tank Davis being that small? Being that small, man, that would be, it wouldn't even be fair. Yeah, the fight wouldn't even be fair after that. So, Shakur Stevenson, he can't deal with these guys and their size. So if he doesn't do that, he needs to go ahead and retire, because I just don't see him being at the top of anything. Man, I almost want to say he needs to go down to possibly 126, maybe a new age weight division, to be able to compete and be able to hurt those guys in that division. Because what he's doing right now, it just ain't it. You got in the 130-pound division, you got Navarrete, Garcia, Lamont Roach, those guys. Maybe he can deal with the pressure and deal with the size in that division. I don't even think that. I think he probably needs to go down to 126. So, yeah, at this point, I think Chris Colbert's career is over with. Just 3 fights in a row. What's that going to do to your mind and your mentality? So, yeah, Omar pretty much had his way with him last night, beating him in dominating fashion. So, yeah, that's my opinion on the situation. This is Gino King Boxing. Y'all press that subscribe button, press that like button, and I'm out.